Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today's one is really worrying, so make sure you watch till the end to hear the full facts and see where we got the information. Now, South Africa's borders are in serious trouble. The Border Management Authority, or BMA, has confirmed that they're facing a shortfall of 4.353 million rand, and it's putting the whole country at risk. Without that funding, our borders are left vulnerable, and illegal crossings by foreigners, smugglers, and syndicates are reportedly on the rise. The Department of Home Affairs was hoping for a proper budget to secure the borders, but Treasury didn't allocate enough. The result? A huge number of border officials that were supposed to be deployed are just not there. Out of over 11,000 positions, only around 2,500 have been filled. That means more than 8,000 trained positions remain empty. And without those boots on the ground, who's really watching our borders? They also lack proper vehicles, cameras, scanners, drones, even body-worn cameras are missing in many areas. The BMA says they are supposed to have strong surveillance, mobile patrols and 24/7 monitoring at the border posts. But right now, only a handful of border gates have the full security setup. The rest? Well, it's mostly open land. One official in Parliament described it plainly: the borders are wide open. Not just for those crossing in search of opportunity, but also for criminals bringing in drugs, stolen goods, and even human trafficking networks. And this is happening while the public is already frustrated with the rising pressure on healthcare, housing, and social grants. The 4.353 million rand shortfall includes over 3 million for human resource costs, and the rest is needed for proper ICT systems and patrol equipment. Parliament has been told that, unless more funding is released urgently, the entire system could collapse. There are also plans to involve the private sector in assisting with costs, but those talks are still just ideas for now. What makes this even more frustrating for the average South African is that our towns and cities are feeling the effect. There are border points that are just a fence and a dirt road. Smugglers know exactly where the gaps are, and local farmers and residents say they see people crossing freely, sometimes even in broad daylight. Officials have admitted that drones were brought in at some posts, but they can only do so much without proper support on the ground. The reality is that criminals are adapting faster than the government is reacting. It's not just a political issue anymore, it's a real public safety crisis. Now, we must be careful not to jump to blame everyone coming across the border. Many are looking for safety or opportunity. But the lack of structure and control means no one can tell who's entering, for what reason, or with what intentions. That's why funding this border authority matters for every single citizen. Let me just say this again clearly: no links are included, but all the facts in this report are based on information from Parliament discussions, public statements by the Department of Home Affairs, and oversight reports submitted to government. All images shown in this video are used purely for illustration. Border fences, rural posts, or patrol vehicles are only meant to help paint the picture. Now, before I go, here's a light one to ease the stress. Border Patrol is so underfunded. A goat from Limpopo was seen standing guard last weekend. And believe me, that goat did more patrolling than some of the officers on duty. Thanks for tuning in. If this news hits close to home, drop a comment below. Do you think the borders can ever be secured properly? Or has the ship already sailed? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who always has something to say about the border. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.